Hello knitters. Well, today's Monday, so in 2 days time will be our next workshop, which is going to be cut and sew. Now it's an introduction to cut and sew. This is one I did, a year or two ago. Now I'm just going to zoom on in. This is a picot hem, and I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a little chain stitch around the front, so it has a really neat edge. And so this was just a little sample, which I'll be demonstrating. And so cut and sew is a great beginner project because when you make a sweater and you want a round neck, this is to get it round. Okay, you're knitting straight across, but then you have to do this side first, this side, you have to do them in sections. So for a beginner, a round neck sweater could be a bit tricky because there's so many steps. Where with cut and sew, you're just knitting a rectangle. You're just knitting the width that you need it, but you're knitting from your shoulders down to your hem to your shoulders. And then we're going to cut out the neckline. Well, first sew. So it's really sew and cut. It's not cut and sew because we always sew first to secure those stitches. Then we cut, and then there's a couple ways to do the bands, the neck band. Okay, so I'll be giving you a few ways, but it is quite satisfying. It looks very nice. And again, I'm not sure if you could see the edge there, but it has a really nice chain stitch edge. And so that's what we're doing this week is cut and sew. So if you're a beginner and you don't know anything, that's fine. All of our workshops are no matter where you come in generally, you are fine to start as a new beginner. Because as I teach very simply. Yes, I'm very repetitive. So if you've come to me for 6 months and I'm explaining in detail how to cast on or how to hang a hem, then that's why I do it. Because I'm often having new people come in all the time, every week. And so I teach very simply and very slowly. Again, no matter what you learn, it's going to be a lot of information, and that's normal. That's how it is. But what you need to do is just take one thing and practice that until you can get to the next thing. Okay, so cut and sew is going to be a good one this week. We'll probably do it for a couple weeks, but tomorrow I'll basically educate you and do a few demos of it as well. So if you haven't RSVP'd, make sure that you do in the RSVP poll. You'll see all the time conversions for wherever you live in the world. If not, there's a link there if you don't live in the Australia, UK, New Zealand, Canada, UK, or Europe, or South America, or South Africa. But those are already converted for you, and they're in the comments of the post that you RSVP. So you're RSVPing in the Brisbane time. So I start, yes, at 4 a.m. on my Wednesday morning, which is for the US and Europe is Tuesday nights. That first class is, and then there's also a morning class for you the next day on a Wednesday. So I do 4 of them over a 12-hour period, and I repeat them. They're the same workshop. I'm just repeating them. So that you have an opportunity to join in. So again, it's one where you come and you observe. I just recommend having a notebook and taking notes. But also everything that I teach is up on the online course. So the online course is great value. If you're curious about it, go on you'll see links of how to get a preview of the online course. So in the preview of the course, you'll see everything that's in there, as well as you'll see sections that are free for you to view, and a few knitting projects that are free to preview. So that's always an option. That has all the resources. It has all the workshop recordings. So if you can't make one, then it's there. You can watch it, and you can watch it over and over again and do it as a knit along and knit along with me. I do it on a bulky machine just for ease of seeing what I'm doing. But standard, no matter what machine gauge you have, you will be able to do these patterns. They're very simple and designed for beginners. So it's a low-cost online course. If you want to go to that, of course, that's optional. The workshops are free. You can just come and observe and see the great little community that we have created, and just how we share what you're knitting, whether it's what we're teaching or not. It doesn't matter. We just like to share and inspire others about what we're doing and what projects we're doing on the machine. So I think that is it. Now, if you haven't, in the group, I've put a couple videos. Last week we talked about how to multiply your time. If you missed that one, that was a great one for those course members. That's the recordings in there for that. But I've also put a couple videos in the group that are ones that when I watch these and when I learn those concepts, that's how I actually created my presentation, because it really made a change in me and how I self-manage my time so that I can have more time to knit. And isn't that what we want? We have more time to do those hobbies and fun things, be really effective in getting all the other things done that we need to, and multiplying our time and focusing on the one thing that's going to really benefit you. Okay, so check those videos out. Those are good self-development ones. And yeah, so cut and sew this week. RSVP, check out preview of the online course. It's free. And yeah, look forward to learning together and learning the cut and sew together. I mean, like I said, I've done a few of them, but I'm still learning. That's the thing, is I'm still a beginner. So I'm learning just a few steps in front of you. Okay, and so I do all the research and kind of educate and give you some demos, and then you go ahead and you try it too. So let's learn together, and we will see you in a couple days. Okay, bye-bye.